hold on. Back up for me.
You don't have a sausage.
That pops through. No.
Bill, what's your reaction to what happened there in the press conference, man?
Excellent. Energy is up, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the face-offs can get irritating the more times that you're in front of each other when it's bad blood like they got that can only be decided in the ring. On April 20th, it will be the death of Ryan Garcia in the way that people view him. Unless he does what the impossible will be, a show up on April 20th and defeat Devin Haney.
What were your thoughts on just Ryan last night? Seemed to have a blunt in his mouth, seemed a little high on him.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a distraction tactic or what. I mean, was it CBD? You know what I mean? Was it tobacco? I mean, how do we know that it was weed? And how do we know that he was lit as fuck?
Do you feel like it maybe would take credit away from Devin if it were weed, and maybe it shows that Ryan's not focused and maybe Devin
Well, I
doesn't
know a
get the
little something about weed, and I've never known no one to hit the weed and say, oh, I'm lit as fuck. You're on something else other than weed if you're on weed. I don't know. The California weed is not that strong.
What do you think it was?
I think it's a diversion tactic. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like he takes Devin weak mentally as far as like that might work on him?
I mean, you know, when you have a superior skill set that Devin has, I mean, why not try some other things? I think we saw it with George Kambosos that did it, you know what I mean? I think Lomachenko and his bout, he decided that he wasn't going to do anything, which could be a distraction, because then when you have Devin trying to carry the whole weight, and Regis talking a bunch of shit, but overall after 32 fights, you have experience now, so you understand that it's all part of the process, and you don't hold any grudges.
So there's always selling a fight and promoting a fight, but do you feel like this is a disrespectful level, like a different level that Ryan and his family are going to?
No, it's not. It might not be selling the fight. It might be fight warfare, that he's saying, okay, no one ever talks to Devin like this. No one ever steps up. I mean, he showed up with 50 girls and a horse and all those things, you know what I mean, to try to deter from, I mean, we rode up on 4 wheels and a Maybach Virgil. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, nothing big or nothing special about what we're doing. If we know that Ryan is a stay busy fight to the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Are you keeping in the back of your mind to prepare for other fighters like Barbosa?
Oh, hell no. Hell yeah. Barbosa was sitting over there, and I mean, you seen him. He's a hungry, you know what I mean, and motivated fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, you looked over and you seen, you said, God damn. You look over there, Ryan, he got on the white suit, and he, you know, you look at, you know, Devin, I can smell his cologne. It smells, you know what I mean, like $1 million. And then I look over there, I was like, as hungry as a motherfucker. He shook my hand, looked me in my eye, and he say, I'm here if Ryan don't show up. So, I mean,
it looked like there was mutual respect between him and Devin right there at the table. Is there a respect right there between Barbosa and Devin?
Man, any fighter to get up on the stage and say that they want to get in with Devin, and that's why I said that with Ryan. I mean, Ryan gets our respect for sure. I mean, not only being 15-time national champion, but he's the only one that raised his hand and is preparing to fight. You know what I mean? But I know that all kind of anxiety can set in when you decide that you're going against the best fighter in the world. So this is all part of the process. Can that anxiety kick in the next 6 weeks and motivate him to be the Ryan Garcia of never before? That's something we got to realistically prepare for. We can't prepare for what you guys are saying, he's not nothing, and then Devin, you know what I mean? The impossible happens in that left hook. So you got to concentrate. We got to focus, and what his antics are doing can't derail or deter us from what we're doing.
Bill, do you take any offense to?
No, I mean you can't be broken off the one performance. That's why everybody is here. If he was a broken fighter, this fight wouldn't be happening. What he is a fighter that we're unsure of which Ryan is going to show up. We've seen glimpses of something that's really great, and then we've seen times where, you know, it wasn't what we thought it was. So it'll be interesting on April 20th. Maybe this fuel and all this other stuff is going to bring out that guy that unfortunately we lost to 3 times that I got to take serious.
And Devin is the fighter that breaks him, you think?
You know, we would sure like to be after all of what them and their family has said. You know, it's no longer business. It then got personal. So, you know, and that's a careful line that you got to walk. You know what I mean? Where with us now, he's gotten us kind of like now we're personal. So we have to rear it back, and what we attempted to do come in and be more business about the fight. But once again, it got personal. So, you just got to be careful with that.
Bill, how do you take those comments from Henry about just kept calling your hair nappy? Just how do you receive that?
He got the same toupee that Floyd got from Turkey. So what do you mean my hair is nappy? Huh? It's the same toupee, the same glue, available at goldenboy.com.
Tell us more about the sparring with Floyd and Devin. You said it wasn't close.
It was a one-sided situation. That I said it was 6 rounds and it was 6-0, and someone had asked me, was that what things that are monumental in your career and things that you noticed that Devin has made that leap? And I was open and honest that Floyd Mayweather gave us an opportunity to share the ring, something that he hasn't did with Gervonta, something that he hasn't did with Adrian Broner. So for that, we have a whole lot of respect for him. But also at the same time, I gotta live in our truth, right? I live in our truth, you know what I mean? So I didn't bring it up until it was brought up that he was actually showing sparring footage. And I said, okay, well, tell him if he's showing you that one, show the one that means a lot to us. The one that the world would probably want to see. 6-0 Mayweather, 6-0 Devin, 0 Mayweather.
The world would want to see Devin stopping Tank and sparring too. Could you tell us about that? How did that end up happening?
I mean, they don't really want to see it because you already know I got the money. You already know I got paid. Everyone that said that, So I just asked Ryan. Even Ryan, he said he saw the tape, but he wasn't interested in seeing Dev stopping. Right? So do people really want to see it, or are we just playing?
How did he stop him? The accumulation, or he dropped it? Like, I don't know. How did Devin stop Tank and sparring?
No mas.
Tank quit?
Made him quit. In the doghouse. That's the only way you're going to have sparring. Doghouse rules. How you going to win some money if one don't stop? What do we have, some judges or something? Of course we don't have any judges. It's the person that stops.
Who stopped it? Tank or like Calvin and
No,
Kenyon?
Tank stopped himself. Nobody is going to get in there and stop Tank. You can't stop Tank or start Tank. Tank runs on his own.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.